Hey, what is up, guys? I know it has been a while since I've put a video out, and I'm sorry about that. Um, I've been trying to catch up with work and some other stuff, so I know y'all don't want to hear about that. But the one thing I have been trying to get ready for is rifle season here in Alabama. Uh, and as some of y'all know, I have this guy from when I was working at the sheriff's department. It is quite cumbersome. I believe weight wise, it is in the 12-pound range. And this is the baseline Bergara. This is the BMP, and I've loved every single second of it. I have the Vortex on the top. It's going to be the Gen 2 with the Trimmer 3 reticle. And overall, I've been very, very pleased with the accuracy of Bergara. Before this was my first Bergara. Before I was really into the Remington 700 actions, and so this is the Premier series. I didn't opt for the aluminum. But I mean, I guess I kind of would have liked it, but for the sake of lugging it around in the woods, I went ahead and just went with their basic Premier lower. And overall, I like the fit finish of it. The bolt. Some people say the bolt is better on the Premier, and I mean honestly. The BMP, as of right now, okay, the opening for this is a lot easier, but I don't know. This just feels kind of butter smooth. This kind of feels like it wants to bind up. But I do know the Cerakote on the inside is somewhat thick. There is some wear. I've been doing a lot of dry racks and dry fires on it, and so hopefully that'll kind of wear out. But I mean, overall, I do like the adjustable trigger. So this one does not have an indicator. This one does have an indicator. Has a very metallic ring to it, more than likely due to the chassis. This one sounds just like what the chassis probably would sound like getting banged up. Kind of a thud. And on the top, on this one, I went Kentucky Long with Swamp Fox. It is a lower quality optic. My way of thinking is if it's getting banged up, I honestly I wouldn't want a $2,500 optic getting banged up, scratched, and whatnot. And honestly, it'd be a nice opening to see what Swamp Fox is about. I've heard some good stuff. There's one or two people on YouTube that review, and from what I understand, they're able to keep the product. This I bought out of my own pocket. And overall, I like it. The fit and finish on it is nice. The fact that it has a throw lever that you can take that off and you can adjust it on any one of these rails all the way around. I like the fact of that. And those of y'all that are looking for a really good budget mounting system, just wanted to throw this out here as well. UTG, this is their medium height. Their high height is a little bit more streamlined than this. I actually would have preferred the high mount, but guys, look them up. It's UTG. Find them on Amazon. I don't have a link to it. I have not set anything up with Amazon, but they're about 20 to 30 bucks. And honestly, I would say buy it. And if you don't like it, I would buy it from you. I mean, because this rail right here was about 160. This is Night Force, a Night Force mount. Honestly, I much rather would have put that. I would have put that guy on here any time of the day. After looking at it, I mean, it's machined. Let me see if I can get a quality zoom in here. No, sorry guys. Again, this is actually a new phone, so I'm trying to get used to this too. But there's no machine marks whatsoever, and on the inside, I know a lot of those Chinese manufactured ones, you can easily see where they've machined where the scope sits, the scope seat. You can usually see where it's been milled out. It is completely smooth in there. I am highly impressed. Even on the mounting system, they have lock blocks up inside that fit the exact gap of the Picatinny rail. So on those shots, you won't have any rocking back and forth. And, 0 to 100 yards, you won't really have that much to get thrown off of your zero. But I'm sure once you hit about 300, 400, 500 yards, you would notice that if it was, subtly rocking back and forth within the Picatinny rail itself. But, this was just a brief overview of what I've been doing. I have been getting a few emails from people just asking where I've been, and if I had any more pistol reviews coming out. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to get to it, but honestly, guys, buck fever kind of took over, and I just wanted to try and get this rifle together. So more or less soon to come. Once I get this guy out in the woods a little bit more, I'll have a review for the Swamp Fox. And this was, let me pull the box. It's going to be the Kentucky Long. So, and here's what they say about it. It is first focal plane. It is a 2 to 12 with a throw. It has a decent drop reticle. Since it is 308, and I do enjoy doping fairly long shots. Let's see. All right, so here is what the reticle essentially looks like, or not essentially. It does look like this. You have roughly, let's see, 14 usable mil radian. So, quick math, maybe just by doping around 800 yards, just without doing any adjustments with a 0 of 100 yards. I'd probably say 14 mil would be around that 800 to 1,000 yard mark. So all in all, for a 2 to 12, and it was about $300 to $400. Not bad. So I wanted to give it a go. So this is 2 magnification, and this is 12. So I don't know. I'm eager to see what it looks like, and as you can see, it does have this illuminated vicinity, which would be really nice on AR platforms or something that you can shoot fairly readily quick. Because with the illumination on and it's zoomed out, it looks fairly nice, like a 1 to 2x style, like prism scope, more or less. As I said, too, first focal plane, so your drops are going to be the same throughout all your magnification levels. But Other than that, guys, you know how I usually go, about 10-minute videos. It's edging up right on there. If y'all have any questions, especially on the Bergara, I know I've skimped over everything. Adjustable cheek piece, a easy to break down bolt. You can pull that firing pin out. You push it and you rotate, and then you can pull that whole pin out. If you need to see a demonstration on that, throw it in the comments. It'll be something quick that I can do. As I said, buck fever kind of took over, so I have been kind of skimping out on a lot of those knife, flashlight, gun reviews and comparisons. And, so other than that, y'all just let me know what you've been wanting to try and see, and throw any questions down, and hopefully I can get around to them and get a little bit more content out. But other than that, guys, y'all have a good one.